D, wait for it, delightful.
Check out the name tag. You're in my world now, Grandma.
What's up, nerds? So I watched Red Notice over this weekend on Netflix, and I thought I'd just give you my review, tell you my thoughts, spoiler alert and everything. Before I get started, though, I just want to say that if you like what I do here and you enjoy independent content here on YouTube, please consider subscribing to my channel. YouTube is always changing up their algorithm, and small channels like mine always get pushed to the back of the line. So I please ask that you like, share, and subscribe, and I thank you in advance. So why don't we go ahead and get started on this review. So Red Notice is a 2021 American action comedy film written and directed by Rawson Marshall Thurber, and it stars Dwayne Johnson, Ryan Reynolds, Gal Gadot, Ritu Arya, and Chris Diamantopoulos. I hope that's how you say his name. He's got a long last name. Anyways, in the world of international crime, an Interpol agent attempts to hunt down and capture the world's most wanted art thief. Now, overall, the movie was good. It was a good heist movie. Which I do love heist movies and everything. Now, if you remember, this movie was in a bidding war. And I can't remember who it was, and Netflix won, and boy did they win. I thought that this movie was action packed, and overall I thought it was the heist portion of the movie was good. Now I have to admit, even though I liked the movie, the third act got a little too Indiana Jones for me. Like when they're in the driving in the tunnel and they go over the waterfall, it just felt like we had stepped into a different movie, in my opinion. And also the twist where you find out that Gal Gadot and The Rock, which he doesn't like to be called anymore, but whatever. Although when you find out that they're lovers at the end, was somewhat of a good twist. I didn't see it coming, but once it did, I was like, oh yeah, that makes sense and everything. So the premise of the movie, as far as everything goes, is like 2,000 years ago, Mark Antony gifted Cleopatra these 3 bejeweled eggs for a wedding gift. And then the eggs were lost for a time until 2 were found in 1907, and the 3rd was remaining lost. And then in 2001, today's time, Special Agent John Hartley, which was played by Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, is a profiler for the FBI. And he's like helping out Interpol, and he's helping out Ritu Arya's character. I don't remember her character's name. Sorry, and I didn't write it down in my notes. But they're investigating a theft of the first egg, which is on display in Rome. And he gets a tip from the bishop, which we find out later on is Gal Gadot. That is, he's going to steal it. And then we get this cool, like this running kind of scene with Ryan Reynolds and Dwayne Johnson chasing after him, and he tells him in there he's the bad guy. And then later on when they kiss, they're all like, I told you from the beginning I was the bad guy and everything. So shortly after that, Ryan Reynolds goes back to his little villa, wherever it is, and he gets taken, he gets arrested by Hartley, played by Dwayne Johnson. I'm just gonna call him The Rock. And then, but the bishop, Gal Gadot's character, is there, and she steals the real egg and replaces it with a fake. And then Hartley gets arrested because they think he's working with Ryan Reynolds' character, Booth. Anyways, so then they get put in this Russian prison, which is on top of a mountain and everything, which is super fun. But then they decide they're going to break out. They're going to help each other, and they're going to break out. So they break out, and they know where the second egg is. And Booth knows where the third egg is. So they break out, and they go to this guy's masquerade ball, because he's like a choker or something. Soto Voss. He like chokes people out or whatever. I can't remember. Anyways. And they go to he's having a masquerade ball, and they steal it from him. And all this is like this kind of heist movie stuff and everything. Very Ocean's 11 meets The Rock. I don't know. Anyways, and they end up finding out that Gal Gadot is working with the guy, the choker guy, Soto Voss. I wrote it down. And so Booth, because he knows where the third egg is, he lies and tells her that it's in Egypt, in the pyramid, in this like lost little area or whatever. And so she goes to Egypt to find her, whatever. And then they find out Booth talks about his dad and a watch. Long story short, his dad knew where the third egg was, and it was because Adolf Hitler's personal art guy, Rudolf Zeig, took all of his stuff to Argentina, and that's where the third egg was. And that's where this big chase takes place. They're in a car going through these tunnels from this bunker where all these artifacts are hidden and everything in Argentina. And then it's like I said, it turns very Indiana Jones real quick. And I was like, I don't know if I'm really into this and everything. And then you find out that The Rock and Gal Gadot are in cahoots, and they're trying to get all of these 3 eggs for this guy who wants it for his daughter, this Egyptian billionaire who wants it for his daughter as a wedding present. So then at the wedding, he gives her the 3 eggs, and then Interpol comes in and arrests they arrest the dad, but they also arrest the daughter too, and Ed Sheeran. But Ed Sheeran did attack one of them with he like pushed him or whatever. So then, like I said, they come in, they raid the whole thing, and then Gal Gadot and The Rock, they're on a yacht, and then Ryan Reynolds is there, and he's all like, hey, I got a job for us, but Interpol's coming, so you better make up your mind if you want to work with me. So they decide they're going to work with him. They take off and they go do their thing, and it ends with them. And they all have red notices on them, and they begin their heist, and they're at the Louvre in Paris. And that's the short version of it. So then so as far as the movie goes, like I said, overall it was pretty fun. But like I said, I got 2 Indiana Jones for me towards the end. I thought all 3 actors, Gal Gadot, Dwayne Johnson, and Ryan Reynolds, did a good job. Ryan Reynolds, he played his usual Ryan Reynolds type or whatever. I really liked Gal Gadot in this. She had some good lines, some good fight sequences. And then Dwayne Johnson, he's not my favorite, but I did like him in this movie. I thought he was fine and everything. But yeah, all right. So that's my like breakdown and review of this movie. I'm sorry it wasn't more in depth, but I feel like if I don't get to this, whatever. Anyways, tell me, what did you guys think about this? It's streaming now on Netflix. It was in the movie theater. I don't know if it's in the movie theater or not, but it was in the movie theater, but it's streaming now on Netflix. Tell me, did you guys see it? Did you like it? Did you not like it? Go ahead and leave all your comments in that section down below. If you like this video, go and hit that like button. I won't mind. If you're new to my channel, please hit that subscribe button. I'd greatly appreciate it. And I will see you guys on my next movie review. You guys have a good day. Bye.